I didn't quite have my legs underneath me today, so that made it tough. And I thought he played a good match. He made me play a lot of balls, and I missed way too much. If I want to win a match like that, I have to play better.
And in terms of you saying you didn't have your legs out there today, in terms of physical training, what do you think that you should be working on in order to?
I train hard. I work hard, so I do what I need to do.
Next question.
Gasquet's backhand, can you talk about just the challenge from being across the net and having to deal with that kind of spin and just that kind of shot?
Yeah, it's tough. It's world class. He's always it's just a gift of his, really. The backhand is pretty good, and it's tough for me because I like to take the majority of my shots. If I'm playing a righty, to his backhand, and he was able to handle that pretty well. I mean, the shots that I did make, I made a lot of mistakes, but he was just a lot better than me today, and he deserved the win. There was nothing much else to it. He was just he was the better player, and really in all facets.
John, how much of a factor were the conditions?
Yeah, they were. It was different. It was certainly very different. I don't know. It was weird. We get here and it's pouring down rain when I arrived at the courts. Next thing you know, it stops raining, and you get 100 people out there, and the court's ready to go. So you didn't get to warm up for the match, and it was cold and a bit slower out there. So it was different conditions than we've played in all week. I would say, but it was the same for both of us, and he handled it a lot better.
Where would you say your form is at the moment? Are you totally satisfied with things right now, or do you feel you need to be moving? You need to move up a few more notches.
No, I mean I've played well lately. I think I guess as my past 4 tournaments, including the Olympics, I've played at a pretty good level, which I'm happy about. There's always room for improvement. I didn't win every match, so there's always room for improvement. I feel like I'm playing pretty well, and I'm trending the right way heading into the U.S. Open. So for me, that's very important, because I was playing like crap, quite honestly. During the clay court season and at Wimbledon, I wasn't playing too well. So I've seemed to have fixed that a little bit. But, there's always room to improve. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
There was a Sharko stat floating around after the first set that Richard had, I think, 29 of 33 service points on his own serve. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's a different serve than what you dealt with last night with Milos. Mm-hmm. But can you talk about the challenges of dealing with Gasquet's serve and why it's effective?
Well, I mean, it's nothing. It's not. It's certainly a very good serve. I mean, everyone has a good serve. I think I felt like today he made a lot of first serves, and that's important. I think when he makes first serves, he's able to sort of get control of the point, and that's what he did today. And I couldn't do anything to stop him the whole match, really. So. Yeah, it started with him. For me, I felt like he made a lot of first serves, and it was tough to come back from there. But it wasn't, it could have been better on my part.